You tap your card at the coffee shop, €4.50, the machine beeps. Then nothing. A pause. The screen flashes red. Declined. You know you have money. The cashier glances at you, the person behind you shifts their weight, and all you get is one word on a tiny screen. That word traveled through 7 invisible systems before it reached you, and not one of them will explain why. Here's what happened in the half-second you spent waiting. Your card transmits a burst of data to the terminal. Your card number, the expiration date, a one-time cryptogram, a secret code the chip generates fresh for this single transaction. The terminal bundles this together with the merchant's identity, the transaction amount, and a timestamp. Then it sends everything to the merchant's payment processor, called the acquirer. The acquirer is the first gatekeeper. It validates the message format, checks that the merchant account is active, and wraps everything into a standardized digital form called ISO 8583. Every card payment on Earth speaks this format. A coffee in Dublin, a flight booked in Tokyo. The same message format, carrying your data through systems you will never see. The acquirer then passes the message to the card network. Visa alone processes 329 billion transactions a year across 175 million merchant locations. When your coffee purchase arrives at the network, it joins a river of thousands of simultaneous requests. The network reads the card number, identifies your issuing bank, and routes your transaction to that institution. This hop takes milliseconds. Now your transaction reaches the issuing bank. This is where the decision happens, and it is not one decision. It is several, firing simultaneously. First, the balance check. Does the account have €4.50 available? Not just the posted balance, the available balance minus any pending holds from earlier transactions you might have forgotten about. That restaurant from last night? The hold might still be sitting there. Second, the velocity check. How many transactions have hit this card in the last hour? The last 10 minutes? Maybe you tapped 3 times in rapid succession because you thought the first 2 failed. The system sees that differently. 3 charges in 10 seconds looks like a stolen card being drained. Third, the geographic check. Where was your last transaction? If you bought fuel in Cork 2 hours ago and now you're tapping in Amsterdam, the math does not work. No human travels that fast. The system flags it. Fourth, the fraud engine. This is where machine learning takes over. The bank's AI scores your transaction against hundreds of variables. Your typical patterns, the merchant category, the time, the device, the amount. Each variable nudges a hidden risk score up or down, cross a threshold, and the transaction is declined regardless of your balance. You will never see this score. You will never know it exists. All of this happens in less than 1 second. The bank makes its decision and sends back a 2-digit response code. There are over 100 of these codes defined in the ISO 8583 standard. Code 00 means approved. Code 51 means insufficient funds. Code 41 means lost card. Code 54 means expired. Each code tells the bank exactly what went wrong, but none of them are meant for you. The most common decline code in the world is code 05, its official name, do not honor. It means the bank said no, and it will not say why. Do not honor exists by design. Banks use it to avoid revealing their fraud detection logic. Tell a customer the exact rule that triggered a decline, and criminals learn how to slip through. So instead, the merchant gets 3 words, do, not, honor, and you get 1, declined. The system is built to keep secrets from criminals, but it keeps you in the dark too. The response travels back through the same chain, from the issuer to the card network, from the network to the acquirer, from the acquirer to the terminal. Total round-trip time under 2 seconds. This system is not perfect. Legitimate transactions get rejected constantly. Industry analysts estimate that false declines cost merchants far more in lost revenue than actual fraud costs them in stolen goods. Your transaction might be flagged because you traveled, or because you spent more than usual, or because someone else's stolen card was used at the same merchant last week. You will never know. The bank will never tell you the code it sent. You just see one word. Next time your card flashes declined, remember, it was not the shop that rejected you. Somewhere in that 2-second journey, one of 7 invisible systems made a decision about your money, and the only thing it owes you is a single word on a screen.